on top of me, and he started to grabbing my arms really tight, like before he always do, and so I said I don't want to have sex, and I was trying to push him, but I couldn't. He forced me into it, and I heard my underwear was ripping off, and I was just fighting it. It feels like I was fighting everything.
And she went into the kitchen to get a glass of water. She saw the knife.
It was so many things coming into my mind. I don't know how to describe. Things like from the very first day he hit me, things about the abortion, you know, so many things. When he was torturing me, when he was beating me up, when he has forced sex with me, everything. It just came so fast. I picked up the knife and I went back to the bedroom. I took the sheets off and I caught him.
She flees the apartment. In her left hand, she has the penis. In her right hand, she has the knife. And drives off into the night.
Lorena Bobbitt was born on October 31, 1970, in Bucaramanga, Colombia, and later moved to Venezuela. Growing up, she had a challenging childhood. Her family was closely knit, but faced struggles that would shape Lorena's views on love and relationships. In the early 1990s, Lorena moved to the United States to pursue a better life and attended high school in Virginia. She met John Wayne Bobbitt at a Marine Corps officers' ball, a man who would become the center of her world and eventually the reason for her downfall. Lorena and John fell in love and married in 1989. Initially, the couple seemed like any ordinary pair, but their relationship soon took a detrimental turn. John was controlling and abusive, leading Lorena to experience emotional and physical trauma. As their marriage progressed, so did the incidents of John's infidelity and abuse. A troubling pattern emerged, with Lorena facing increasingly egregious behavior from her husband. In 1991, Lorena reported that she had been SA'd by John. This highlight of domestic abuse showcases the severe challenges she faced. Despite these allegations, John maintained his innocence, and they remained married, although uneasily. On the night of June 23, 1993, Lorena's turmoil reached a boiling point. John came home after a drinking with his friends and got in bed with Lorena. He SA'd her. She took a drastic step that would alter both their lives forever. Lorena went to the kitchen, retrieved a knife, and committed the unthinkable act. In an act of desperation and fear, she cut off John's penis and left the home, ultimately tossing it into a nearby field. John was rushed to the hospital, where doctors miraculously reattached his severed member. The media circus ignited, transforming this private affair into a public spectacle. The incident sparked a national conversation about domestic violence and the failures of the legal system to protect victims. Lorena was charged with malicious wounding, and the trial drew immense media attention. The trial began in 1994, and Lorena's defense argued she was a victim of abuse, suffering from severe psychological distress. Her testimony and the evidence of John's behavior painted a grim picture of their marriage.
The issue was not whether Lorena Bobbitt did what her husband claimed she did. The facts about the act were evident.
She pulled on my groin area twice. I think I felt a couple of jerks, and then after that, she just cut it off.
The 7-woman, 5-man jury heard the story of how Mrs. Bobbitt ran from their apartment with Mr. Bobbitt's penis in her hand and how the organ was reattached in a 9.5-hour operation. But the heart of the testimony came as the defense tried to prove that Lorena Bobbitt was justified in doing what she did. A string of witnesses told stories of physical and verbal abuse of Lorena by John.
He kicked me. He told me that I told you not to cry. And he slapped me on my face. He pulled my hair, and he squeezed my face.
I again witnessed extensive bruising over the top and sides of Ms. Bobbitt's skull into her hairline and face line and down her neck and shoulders again as before. I did not, however, notice it all through the rest of her body as before.
Her depression was very noticeable. Her sadness was very noticeable, and occasionally when she was doing my nails, she would burst into tears.
The jury ultimately found Lorena not guilty by reason of temporary insanity. It was a historic verdict that considered the impact of domestic abuse on mental health. After the trial, rather than shying away from the spotlight, she embraced her experience and used it as a platform for advocacy. After the incident, John attempted to generate money from his renown by forming a band, the Severed Parts, to pay his mounting medical and legal bills, although the band was unsuccessful and failed to generate enough money. In September 1994, he appeared in the adult film John Wayne Bobbitt Uncut in another attempt to make money. In 1996, he appeared in another adult film, Frankenpenis. It was revealed that John was the father of a son, Andrew Williams, born in 1992, that was conceived during his marriage with Lorena. On August 10, 1998, John appeared on WWE's Monday Night Raw, where he was featured with Val Venis. Not long after, he moved to Las Vegas and worked as a bartender, limo driver, mover, pizza delivery driver, and tow truck operator. He also had a stint serving at a wedding chapel as a minister of a local church. In the years following the trial, she began volunteering with organizations dedicated to helping survivors of domestic violence. Lorena became a prominent speaker, sharing her story across the country. She emphasized the importance of understanding domestic violence as a complex societal issue rather than merely sensational headlines.
Can I ask you a couple questions? So, but what made you take it though? I mean, you cut it off, and
I was insane.
Where you going with it?
I don't know. I mean, that's how the reaction of, yeah.
Why you leave with it? That's what I don't, look, I'm not really sure how I want to receive this.
I don't know. I know.
You didn't think of just like lay it on a pillow so when he wake up, you know, you wake up and all of a sudden you wake up. You know, I don't know if I would rather wake up and see it laying next to my pillow and try to bring it back, you know. Come here, come on. I don't know what I'll do.
Yeah, it's
But when you threw it out the window though, that's the part. Now we got to go find it.
Yes.
You know, you out here. Yeah. You know, what are we looking for? I'm helping with this search. I don't give a damn. Gauze me up, pack me, put a tourniquet on me, but I got to get out here. I got to find it. Now find it. Got grass on it. I'm trying.
They did. They had grass on it.